The last and the most important characteristics of a sentence is that the meaning of the sentence may be different based on different expressions, and these expressions may be of a statement, a question, a command, or an exclamation. Now, based on these different meanings, sentences can be divided into 5 types. Now we will learn about the types of sentences. There are 5 types of sentences, namely assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and the last one is optative sentences. Let us understand each of them one by one. First is assertive, which is also known as declarative sentence. What is an assertive sentence? A statement that tells us something. It ends with a full stop. That means an assertive sentence declares a statement or gives information about anything. An assertive sentence can be classified into 2 categories, namely affirmative sentences and negative sentences. What is an affirmative sentence? A sentence which conveys a positive meaning is known as an affirmative sentence. And what is a negative sentence? A sentence which conveys a negative meaning and having a word like no, not, nothing, never, they are known as a negative sentence. Look at the examples. Tom goes to school daily. In this sentence, we are not having a word like no, not, and it is conveying a positive meaning, so it is a positive or affirmative sentence. Another example, Tom does not go to school daily. In this sentence, after subject and verb, we are having a word not, which is declaring a negative meaning, so it is a negative sentence. Have a look on some of the more examples of assertive sentence. A dog is man's best friend. Here we are telling an information based on experiences that dog is always man's best friend. Another, the sandwich is very tasty. Here we are telling information about the taste of the sandwich. Next example, she is a beautiful girl. Here we are informing or defining the beauty of a girl. All of them end with a period or full stop. So declarative sentences just states the fact. The pattern of assertive sentence may be like subject, verb, object or complement. For example, I threw a ball. Here I is a subject, threw is a verb, and a ball is an object. In previous examples, a dog is a subject, is a verb, and man's best friend is a complement. Let us look into another type of sentence, which is interrogative sentences. So what is an interrogative sentence? This sentences ask question. These sentences must have question mark. That means an interrogative sentences are those sentences which ask a question. These sentences can be formed in 3 ways. First, with the help of helping verb like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, and with the help of modal auxiliary like will, shall, would, should, can, could, may, might. Now, how can you convert an assertive sentence into an interrogative sentence? Let us make it clear with the help of examples. First is, he is a lawyer. Here he is a subject, and is a helping verb. So while converting it into interrogative, we put the helping verb before the subject, and the sentence would be like this: is he a lawyer? And at the end put the sign of question mark. Another example, Jack had a car. Here Jack is a subject and had is a helping verb. Now while converting it into interrogative, we will put had before the subject Jack, and the sentence is had Jack a car, and at the end put the sign of question mark. How can you identify that the given sentence is an interrogative sentence? It's quite easy. It always ends with a sign of question mark. Another type of interrogative sentences, when there is main verb given in the sentence, then based on tense we will use either do, does or did. For example, he writes a letter. As you can see here, verb is in first form, so it is simple present tense, and here subject he is third person singular, so we will use here does. And as I said that helping verb will come before subject, so it will be like does he writes a letter, and at the end put the sign of question mark as it is an interrogative sentence. Next, they know English. Here they is third person plural, so we will use do, and we will use do after the subject they, and the sentence would be like this: do they know English, and at the end put the sign of question mark. Mr. Sharma called the police. Here you can see the verb is in past form, so here we will use did, and the sentence would be like, did Mr. Sharma call the police? Here we are using did, so the verb will remains in first form, and at the end put the sign of question mark. Another form of interrogative sentences which begins with what, how, and so on. For example, where is my book? How are you? When you will go? So whenever you are asking a question, you are using an interrogative sentences.